float coming down for the 2025 Pahrump Fall Festival Parade. How you doing, Ski?
I'm just a happy camper.
All right, our first is the Nye County Sheriff's Office and Chammy Engel, SSA. We have Sheriff Joe McGill and the Nye County Sheriff's Office with their Out of This World float. But we first have our Nye County Sheriff's Office Color Guard coming down. If everybody could please remove their hats as the flag passes us by. Thank you to the Nye County Sheriff's Office and the Nye County Sheriff's Office Color Guard.
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
We'd also like to thank the Nye County Sheriff's Office for helping us with traffic control along with Nevada Highway Patrol and the Nye County Sheriff's Office auxiliary units who have helped out today. Ski, I think they caught up with you.
I think you're right. They finally did. First, we got Sheriff Joe McGill coming down, handing out some candy. And the Sheriff's Department Out of This World. Corey, how you doing, buddy? Thank you, Sheriff. Appreciate it.
Rescue, proudly serving Pahrump and our neighbors.
I'll tell you, folks, you never realize how important the fire department is until you need them. Okay, right behind the fire department is the Amargosa Volunteer Fire Department. The Engine 42 is the Kenworth crew cab, and is used for everything from fires to car accidents. That's your big yellow truck here. And once again, these folks are from the Amargosa Volunteer Fire Department. And right behind them is another organization that you appreciate if you really need them is
Nye County Search and Rescue. Nye County Search and Rescue, representing commitment, courage, and community, and ready to answer the call faster than a rocket launch. Day or night, these volunteers are boots on the ground and mission ready, because saving lives truly is out of this world.
And the important thing to remember is they are all 100% volunteers.
Definitely, if anybody wants to join Nye County Search and Rescue, get in touch with them. They have a Facebook page, and they're always looking for people to help serve.
Okay, now we have the town of Pahrump, and they'd like to thank everybody in Pahrump for especially the Fall Festival sponsors, United Rentals, Johnny Walker RV, Star Nursery, and Jackpot Joni's Casino, one of the newest casinos and restaurants to open in Pahrump. And if you haven't been there and tried your food, you're missing something.
And following them is United Rentals, Scott's Heavy Haul. Pahrump United Rentals has been Pahrump's local leading provider of equipment rental needs for over 15 years. Stop by and see how they can save you time and money for all your projects, big, small, and work smart, work safe, work united. Scott's Heavy Haul, your one-stop shop for all your hauling needs. With local trucks available, we're always ready to haul, big, small, we haul it all. All right, let's talk a little bit about how we had Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue because you couldn't hear us very well, but we had Fire Chief Scott Lewis, his wife Jamie there. We also saw Sheriff Joe McGill handing out candy and his wife Tammy riding as well inside the vehicle, and Tammy Engel, their assistant, helping out driving that out of this world float. That was a nice float, right?
Oh, it's gorgeous. Yep.
We've got Heroes Deserve Help is a veteran industry passing us right now, and Ross Speed and Repairs. All right. We're going to talk a little bit about our Grand Marshal that should be coming up very soon. This year, our Grand Marshal is a 98-year-old Navy veteran. We're going to see him in just a moment coming up. We want to talk a little bit about who is helping out with the Grand Marshal security of those VIPs. Can you tell me about that, Ski?
Yeah, security is by Code 4, private security company. They are also the security for the Fall Festival. They joined in conjunction with the Nye County Sheriff's Department. The two organizations are doing the best that they possibly can to keep everybody safe and out of harm's way.
You know, Code 4 is a local company, but they serve Nevada and California. We're right here with Wendy Bass. She's right next to us over here, the owner of Code 4. Wave hi, Wendy, right there. There she is. And thanks so much for all the helping out in the security for the Pahrump Fall Festival.
You know, we're so happy about the two Grand Marshals this year. Personally, I'm happy because we finally got a Grand Marshal that's younger than I am.
I see it. There's your exclamation point on that. You were a Grand Marshal last year, and so tell us your kind of insight on being a Grand Marshal.
You know, actually, I was very fortunate and very blessed. I was selected as a Grand Marshal, but I had the honor to ride in the exact same antique car that Hollis Harris, a contributor to the community since Pahrump started, rode in when he was the Grand Marshal. And it was driven by his son Dan, and it was kind of emotional that we got that same car back in the parade. First it was his dad, and then myself. So I had a great time. And okay, this year we honor our veterans. Okay, Cyrus Elser and the 90-year-old Navy veteran. This Cadillac Eldorado is driven by Jim Grimaldi of Victoria Finance. You know, folks, we have a tendency to forget that as we sit here and we enjoy this beautiful weather and have the privilege of seeing this gorgeous parade, we still have men and women all over the world that are in harm's way. So just because if we don't have a major conflict going on, we still have people out there serving this country and ensuring that we have the freedom that we have.
Coming up now is the Miss Pahrump pageant. Miss Pahrump pageant presents Miss Pahrump 2025, Emily Rodriguez and her court. Her first attendant is Isabella Simpson, second attendant Molly Stoddard. Emily and her court will attend the events locally and throughout the state. Welcome, Miss Pahrump.
Okay, and right behind that, we go from one end to the other. This is the new generation, and this is the current generation. Miss Pahrump pageant. Miss Pahrump pageant presents Miss Pahrump 2025, Emily Rodriguez, and her court. Oh, well, I was just repeating. Okay. Oh, I skipped one. Yeah, Miss Senior Golden Years. Since 2003, Miss Senior Golden Years have been active in our community. Also members of the Silver Tappers, a senior dance team that performs tap dance, gives back to the community. The work that these ladies do is absolutely phenomenal.
There's our ladies right there. They're beautiful on their float. Look at them. There's BJ. Hi, BJ. our 100-year-old representative and director, founder of Miss Senior Golden Years and Nevada Silver Tappers, on the float right there. All right, what we have next is the Kiwanis Club of Pahrump, serving the children of this community. Look, I've got our Nye County manager right here, and lovely Ronnie Boscovich right here too. Chief Deputy District Attorney, Senior Deputy District Attorney. All right, we've got the Sadlers coming up next, and we're going to talk about Winter Wonder Slam, Matt Sadler and Sin Bodie. Sin Bodie represents Winter Wonder Slam 2025, Family Fun for All, sponsored by Matt Sadler for Commissioner in District 5. And so we're going to look at all these wrestlers right here.
I said, take a look at those wrestlers, but I can tell you right now, they ain't got nothing compared to this.
Are you tough talking them right now, Ski? You are. Oh my gosh. Ski thinks that he can take on these wrestlers. Everybody watch out. Ski's trying to take them on. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it's Sin Bodie and Ski. Listen. I think he just beat him. I'm not sure. Alright, I knew Ski was tough, but I didn't know he was that tough. Take on the famous Sin Bodie. How you feeling, Sin? You okay?
Light below first.
Alright. Ski, you're just going to have to get some makeup going on now. Sin, you're going to have to come up with some kind of character, too. Winter Wonder Slam, so much fun. Alright, what's coming up next, Ski? You still feel good enough to announce?
I'll tell you what, that was easy. Don't forget now, all the wrestlers that you've seen will be at the park at Matt's booth, and they'll be sticking around for photo opportunities and 2 autographs for their children. Okay, next up is, take a look at that, it's hilarious. The Pahrump Valley Republican Women. Betsy Ross, Al Ventura, presented by the Pahrump Valley Republican Women. And Hillary Nelson in the Gym Cats Gymnastics. Gym Cats provide gymnastics, dance, cheerleading, tumbling, and trampoline instructions for all skill levels from infants to national competitors. Gym Cats emphasize a positive learning environment focused on building confidence, independence, and well-being as athletes. Great Basin College, the Pahrump Valley Center, and representatives from Great Basin College in the Pahrump campus. Okay, have a look at this vehicle. Greg is our Republican Assembly in District 36 and a very personal friend of mine. Him and his granddad and I grew up together, kind of.
Hey, wait, he's my friend too. Hi, Greg, say hi.
Good morning, everyone.
All right, that was Greg Hafen, your assemblyman. All right, we got Heroes Deserve Help. Heroes Deserve Help is a veterans nonprofit that donates free technology to student veteran job training and small business startups. They also pick up computer waste for free, and that is Heroes Deserve Help.
All right, we have a little bit of outside of schedule here. On the Green Tractor is Rent to Go, a new local Pahrump rental company. Christian Morales is the director out there and does a fine job. So right behind them is the Pahrump Valley Composite Squadron Civil Air Patrol. Marching the days of Civil Air Patrol, Pahrump Valley, serving the youth of Nye County. Squadron is based out of Pahrump Valley High School, meeting every Thursday evening in the cafeteria. These cadets are dedicated to learning leadership, teamwork, and community service. They proudly present the idea of the community for the community. Let's welcome them and thank them for their commitment. Our future leaders. Remember, that's the generation that decides what rest home we get put into.
You're never going to go into a rest home. You already know that. All right, we got the DAV, Disabled American Veterans, Chapter 15. The Disabled American Veterans, Chapter 15, helps to empower veterans and their families to lead high-quality lives with respect and dignity. The DAV provides free professional assistance to veterans and their families through a variety of programs. DAV volunteers offer free transportation to and from their medical appointments right here in the community and into Las Vegas as well.
All right, here we go. Aspen Insulation, a very good company here in Pahrump. And people think we live in a desert. What the heck we need insulation for? Maybe 120-degree weather. It's a Pahrump-only locally licensed and insured installation providers. They also serve Las Vegas, Longdale, Mesquite, Amagosa, Beatty, and Tonopah. And they specialize in new construction, retrofit, spray foam, fiberglass, and energy testing. Just give them a call. They're good folks to work with, and you won't be disappointed.
Oh wait, Rent to Go is here. They just got separated from their tractor. They had a job to do. That's what happens, you know. They're busy people. All right, Rent to Go, proudly serving the Pahrump Valley for over 5 years, providing quality equipment at a low cost, saving people time and money. They're open from 6:30 to 5 p.m. daily. Give them a call, 775-727-3710. Rent to Go.
And if you get a chance, give Christian Morales a call down there. Once again, he's the director, and just an incredible young man that'll go out of his way to help you get your work done.
They helped me recently. You know, I needed some rock in my yard to cut down on some of that poof dirt that my dogs are always bringing in the house, and I gave Morales a call, and Christian helped me out so fast. They're awesome.
I actually have them digging me a 6-foot hole behind my house as a in preparation for the end of my old age. So, look, there's Christian sitting on the tractor.
I think you have to get a permit for that 6-foot hole. Where is Brett? He was here a minute ago. All right, here we go. Next we have the mini mob. If there's any mobs in Pahrump, it's this one, and they're mini. All right, so these adorable award-winning minis are back for their 5th year in a row, bringing happiness and joy to all who see them. They average 30 to 35 inches tall and have personalities of a giant. Yeah, we're talking about horses. All right. I wasn't talking about Ski. Ski, are you part of the mini mob? All right, here we go. So the Mini Mob makes a wonderful companion for everyone. Happy Fall Festival from the Mini Mob in Nye County, and Visiting Smiles and animal therapy as well. That's what I need. They will make me so happy. These horses, animal therapy is great, but these guys are fantastic.
And look, they're actually house trained. Look at the pulling the cart there. These animals are just absolutely incredible. And the team that works with them and brings us the opportunity to see them all during the parade.
Oh, you know what? I just saw their Facebook post from this Blue Line Pool Service of them putting a pool in yesterday from Mountain Falls. This is the Blue Line Builders, veteran-owned and the only pool company here in Pahrump. They've been in business since 2025. So right now, But yeah, I saw their Facebook page, their post. I need a pool really bad. Look at that dog in the front seat. That's gorgeous, little doggy. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us here at the Pahrump Fall Festival Blue Line Pool Builders.
All right, folks, on a safety note, this is both the parade participants and the spectators. Some of the parade floats are throwing out candy. We're going to try to get it as close to the curb as you can, but please don't let your children run out to grab the candy in front of any traffic. So just kind of exercise a bit of caution. And look at this. Seriously. Now, that's a company to work for right there. Oh, look at this parade. They're actually in a mini swimming pool. I'd like to see them go over the speed bumps in the Pahrump parking lot.
That's a way to ride in the parade, definitely relaxing in a pool. We're pretty jealous over here. What's coming up next there, Ski?
We have Aztec Secret. Aztec Secret Health and Beauty is proud to share the secret. Our Aztec Indian healing clay this is ancient therapeutic clay, can be applied externally on the skin. With proper usage, this natural product can effectively promote natural healing and improve overall health for those who seek benefits. I wonder if they do hair transplants also, you think?
They might. They're health and beauty. But you're pretty beautiful there, no matter what. All right, there. Look at them in their wonderful out of this world float there. All right, we got the Nye County Sheriff's Office just following them. Maybe there's a reason. I'm not sure. I'm kind of concerned. They covered themselves up. They don't want us to see who's in there. Did he get lost? All right. Well, coming up next is Rosemary Clark Middle School, home of the Sharks. Can't wait to see their float.
Middle school. I remember the day, I think they used to call it junior high school, didn't they? And then for some reason it became middle school. I have fond memories back then. It was a little different because they hadn't quite got electricity to everybody yet. Look at the cone head. You know, folks, you give them a round of applause. These kids put in a lot of work to build these floats. Oh, and we have a vocalist. Avery Simpson is the one singing. Just keep an eye out for her on American Idol, America's Got Talent, The Voice.
She competes in many pageants with the Cinderella Girls, as well as doing the Avery project with bikes that she gives away every Christmas. So if you want to find out more about the Avery project, you can find her on Facebook and help donate some bikes or even monetary donations to help out give out those bikes.
Okay, this is kind of interesting. Nye County School District Maintenance and Operation Team. They provide maintenance to all the schools in Pahrump, and think about it. How would you like to have to maintain buildings that are chock full of kids from 5 years old to 18 years old?
All the way up to Gabs. All the way up there.
All the way to Gabs.
All the way to Gabs.
The Nye County School District Maintenance Department always goes out of this world and over the top for their floats, I gotta tell you. Every year they always do something very unique.
Okay, following right behind them is Choice Hills Baptist Church. Choice Hills Baptist Church is dedicated to nurturing faith, fostering relationships, and serving our community by spreading love and hope through Jesus Christ centered teachings, engaging worship experiences, and impactful missionary programs. We invite you to join us for any of our services and programs, nursery, and bus services are available. Visit them at chbcpahrump.com. And another beautiful float. Where's Sally Kerr at? Sally, how you doing, kiddo?
All right, coming up soon. I know them. Where are they? They are Valley Electric. I don't think that they're right here though. I think we have Southern Nye County 4H in front of Valley Electric actually, because we got number 28. If you want to read Southern Nye County 4H.
What a great program here. The 4-H, as you know, has been around for years and years and years. These kids are taught the value of raising animals properly, and the programs that they conduct for the youth they conduct it for is just priceless. And a great looking little float. How you guys doing today? Well, I would think you could make more noise than that. All right, we'll give you that one. And look at the little dogs coming behind them. The one is actually up for adoption, so they should be down to the park. We have 2 of them up for adoption.
The ones with the orange bandana are up for adoption, guys. So if you guys are interested, oh, look at who we got. We got Awkward Silence right here. There they are. They're our robotics team. They're helping out with Valley Communications and Valley Electric, who are right behind them with their float. Thank you so much, Awkward Silence, for helping out. They're handing out the candy. Jennifer's, she's doing good. She's still walking over there because we were worried about you thinking that you weren't going to make it today. But thank you so much for Valley Communications, and of course we're streaming live on our Valley Communications Facebook page. Thanks so much for the crew for hooking us up today, and we appreciate them so much. They are meeting all of our internet and electrical needs, Valley Electric and Valley Communications. Find out more by going to valleycom.com. Your new fiber.
You know, this is a small community kind of, and everybody has to work together. Today was a good example of that. Valley Communications and Valley Electric actually assembled this portable internet service within about 15 minutes. We had a glitch with the electricity. The Nugget team jumped right in, got involved, and within minutes we had electricity, and these guys just worked their butts off to make sure that we were able to broadcast this parade.
We appreciate it so much to have a dedicated internet line for us for this parade streaming on our Valley Communications Facebook page. Next we have Intermountain Health. Intermountain Health, woo, there's our team right there. Intermountain Health, providing health care that is out of this world, serving our community for over 19 years. Intermountain Health right there.
Okay, right behind them is Zelza Shrine. Zelza Shriners, a pretty organization led by their potentate, Eric Halberg. It includes the units and clubs all working together in fun and fellowship to support their philanthropy. Shriners Hospitals for Children, which is #1, the largest pediatric subspecialty healthcare system. The Shriners have helped over 2,500 children of our local children here in southern Nevada for all their medical needs. And remember, everything at the Shriners is the best of medical treatment, and they never, ever, ever charge a fee for any of the treatment, and including the parents' hotel rooms or anything else. You know, how can it get better than that? And the cars, and not only are they beautiful, if you would like to see something entertaining, then watch these guys get out of the cars or try to get back in the cars. Okay, I see Cameron out there. I'm surprised that he's able to accomplish that feat.
Well, you know, he was in charge of transportation, so he's in charge of a different transportation now. All right, there you go. Woohoo, they got the nose. If you wanted a nose, there you go. You got to grab that for sure. We definitely want the red nose for sure. All right, Zelza Shrine. If you guys want to donate to a good cause, this is definitely one that you would want to donate to. We got the Zell Nava Court number 96 parade unit coming up next. After the Shriners, we still got lots of Shriners. What's that say right on the back of their trailer?
Okay, look on the back of this trailer. How great a statement. Shriners can't put a price on what they do to take care of the health of kids, so they decided to make it easy. Everything is free. And I'll tell you what, if you ever have had a need for a child to get medical treatment, it can't get better than the Shriners Hospital and St. Jude's also.
And this is the Zell Nava Court number 96 parade unit, a fraternal beneficiary society order or association organization in Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you so much for Zell Nava Court number 96. The parade unit coming out here today, joining us for the Fall Festival.
Whoa. Okay, once again, folks, please keep an eye on your children and, don't let them run out there in front of traffic.
All right, we've got Layton Tree Service, who's also a contractor for Valley Electric, with their Men in Black float right here. Layton Tree Service is a small family-owned business that is also contracted with Valley Electric Association to help cut those trees away from their power lines for safety, guys. Thanks so much for doing that for us.
I think I seen those two purple aliens at Walmart last night, about 11:30.
I'm not sure that those were those ones.
Ah, okay. All right, what in the world? All right, the Pahrump Gunfighters. It is a non-profit organization dedicated to keep the Old West alive. I'll tell you what, no matter how much I get used to it, that bang still makes me jump.
That's why we put the bang in.
I know. Where's Granny at? How you doing up there, Granny? Did you bring us any apple pie? Oh, homemade cheesecake. I'll take that.
That's Granny. She's awesome. I love the Pahrump Gunfighters. They're super great. I just always have to keep my dogs away. It scared the crud out of my dog one year, so PTSD. Yeah. All right, here we go. Ross Speed and Repair. Here's your hometown diesel and gas repair shop, located at 1063rd Street by Jackpot Jonies. We're gonna have to get used to saying Jackpot Jonies now, aren't we, instead of Irene's, right? Look for his bright green building, and that is Ross Speed and Repair.
Holy cow, take a look at this float. This is the Nevada Dance Center, National First Place Award-winning dance studio, proudly located right here in Pahrump, Nevada, offering classes in ballet, tap, jazz, acrobatics, and more. Yeah, they seriously went all out. Their ages are from 3 all the way up to whatever. Last year, I actually enrolled in one of their programs and went through the breakdance training. That's actually what happened to the top of my head, so.
Are you going to go out there and dance with the girls like you did with the wrestling now? All right, because, you know, it might be another show for us. Thank you guys from Nevada Dance Center. Fantastic. Loving those outfits. Are you sure, Ski, you don't want to join them? All right, because they have some guys right here at the end. All right, coming up next, Gunny's Air Conditioning and Plumbing. Trusted HVAC and plumbing solutions with commitment to quality, integrity, and community. Discover the Gunny's difference today. Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating.
All right behind Gunny's is something that people really don't understand until you need it. This is, and to me, it's very, very important. The Patriot Guard Riders is an all-volunteer, federally funded, and supported national organization that provides funeral escort and flag line and ensures dignity and respect and memorial services honoring fallen military heroes, veterans, and honoring those who defend the United States of America and the freedom that we have, including today is a good example. So my hat's off to these guys. You know, what they do is just absolutely phenomenal.
Well, you're a veteran, but since you're digging that hole in the backyard, you're not going to need them to escort you? Is that what's going on?
No, I already pre-booked with them.
All right, coming up next, Judge Kim Walker right there. I don't think she's in the float, though. Where? Oh, there she is. There's David driving. All right, Judge Kim Walker, the 5th Judicial District Court Judge. Kim Walker, thanks so much, Kim. Thank you. Oh, gosh, I got an alien. Thank you. Say hi. How you doing?
Hello, have a great day.
Oh, thank you so much. Judge Kim Walker and her float there, she's being beamed up.
Of course, don't forget, you know, Judge Walker was actually the one that Reba McEntire, they published his HBO movie. It's called The Hammer. If you haven't seen it, you're really missing something. It's very, very entertaining. It looks like there's a possibility that it's going to be a series now. So great job to Judge Walker and a good positive example of the professionalism in Pahrump. Romero's, here we go. Romero's Mexican Restaurant and their team handing out the very own Senior George's chips and salsa, which is actually available at Smith's and local gas stations. And Deanna, you said they brought us lunch and they're going to deliver it when?
George said that he's bringing us lunch right now. He's going to go around the corner and bring us some chips and salsa.
Obviously, you don't know George very well. I'll probably see him next week and he'll say, Ski, here's those tacos I was supposed to bring you. No, those guys, and George does a lot of good things for the community also, and his team. So, Michael.
All right, we have the Pahrump Valley Four-Wheelers Club right here. These are a Jeep club. Everybody honking out there, and they say that they are a group of friends enjoying the hobby of off-roading in their beautiful place that they call home, the Pahrump Valley Four-Wheelers Club. And thanks so much for joining us. They have quite a few vehicles. If you got a Jeep, join them.
All right, and right behind the four-wheelers is Integrity Taxi, LLC. Integrity Taxi is the best drivers in Pahrump, proudly serving this community since 2013. Reliable, safe, fun, and on time. You know, you folks have been here for a while. You remember when we had no taxi service, no bus service, anything. And now we're very fortunate to have Integrity Taxi and a great service they provide. You know, it's a lot easier after a night at the club to call Integrity Taxi to run the chance of injuring somebody or yourself. Okay, the owner of Integrity taxi. If you listen, that's his daughter that's in there providing us the music entertainment.
This is the Pahrump Senior Center, Dancing Grandma. I'm a grandma, and there's nothing sexier than a dancing grandma, I just gotta tell you. Sponsored by the Pahrump Senior Center, it's Dancing Grandmas will thrill you with their color gypsy costumes and playful ways. Thanks for the Dancing Grandmas. Look at them ski. Don't get too excited.
Whoa. All right, Pahrump Valley Disposal and Joe's Sanitation Service. Taking you into the future with innovative solutions for all your solid and liquid waste. And this is, look who we have here. My favorite friend that runs the program up there in the front office. And look at the robot. This is one of the organizations that guarantee that everybody in Pahrump gets their crap together, right?
All right. I love the robot, I gotta say. Was that from the recycling center? Is that what? And we have the Pahrump Valley Disposal has a recycling center over there. Thanks so much, guys. And Joe's Sanitation, of course. All right. All Creatures Animal Hospital. All Creatures Animal Hospital has been proudly serving Pahrump and the surrounding communities for over 18 years. We love our clients and our pets. And I love Suzanne Cervantian. How you doing, Dr. Suzanne? All Creatures Animal Hospital. Give them a call, 775-727-7387. Thanks so much to All Creatures Animal Hospital for joining us in the parade this year.
Holy cow.
Yeah, you have 3 boxes of boombox.
There she got the fat cat and the hot DJ.
The Eagle has landed.
That's right. We know how to party. That's all I know, we know how to party.
Okay, DJ Entertainment with the world's biggest boombox. And yes, it works. Several thousand watts of power, and you can rent it for your own block party, grand opening, or other events. Fat Cat, In the Hat DJs also entertain at indoor parties, dances, weddings. Just give them a call, 801-907-5815.
I love it. I'm a DJ as well, and I just love that. I love that boombox. I got to have you guys come over and play that. That is fantastic. We got Mount Charleston Elementary School Pre-K. Let's give a big round of applause for the dedicated staff of Mount Charleston Elementary Pre-K. They work hard every day to provide a safe, nurturing, and supportive environment where our little ones can grow, learn, and shine. It's because of their incredible guidance that our Cubs are truly out of this world. Thanks so much to Mount Charleston Elementary Pre-K. Woo-hoo!
All right, right behind him is J.G. Johnson, home of the Mustangs. There again, these floats are just absolutely gorgeous. And folks, that's a lot of work to build these floats.
They're out of this world. They're out of this world, aren't they? All right, you got Floyd Elementary School. They're out of this world too. And look at their, is that Bobcat? That is a Bobcat. All right, Floyd Elementary School Bobcats. Thanks so much to kids for joining us. And look at their float. Fantastic.
I believe this is Elite Kitchen and Stone, LLC. Elite Kitchen and Stone specializes in transforming your kitchen into a space you'll love at affordable pricing and product installation. Contact Elite Kitchen and Stone for all your free designs and consultations. Folks, we've had all the elementary schools and the middle school go through here. You know, this year, Pahrump is really put themselves on the mat as far as high school and junior high sports. If you pay attention, the volleyball team's doing great, the soccer team's doing great, the football team, the cheerleaders, so make sure you support the high school sports programs.
Oh, wow, fantastic. I got a Volkswagen, too. I love this Volkswagen. And Mercedes coming up with the High Rollers Car Club. They're the High Rollers Car Club, I can't talk, chapter of the Vintage Motor Club Car of America with members in Pahrump and Las Vegas. They are a touring club with monthly activities in and out of our area. Thanks so much to the High Rollers Car Club. And coming up next, one of your favorites here.
Pahrump Valley Junior High or Middle and High School Rodeo Team. Great group of folks. They do a spectacular job during the high school rodeos and junior high rodeos. And if you haven't attended when they do the big annual rodeo here, you're really missing the boat. These kids do an amazing job. And they got mini horses. And donkeys. And a little alien. Green donkeys. That really puts a new perspective to Out of This World, huh?
International Brotherhood of the Electrical Workers Local 357. Woohoo! They're serving Southern Nevada since 1931. Thanks so much to our local union, International Brotherhood of the Electrical Workers. Thank you so much, guys.
Kathy Behrens. Kathy is Out of This World and Olympic gold medalist in the swimming category. And Susan Zeke, I'm sorry, I do apologize.
I just had Kathy on my show on Unchained on Pahrump News. Thanks so much, Kathy. She's entering the competition again. And Susan actually is a really great harpist. We've hired her for some events. I'm wondering if she's still performing, but amazing. Plays the harp. One of the few people out here in our town.
Okay, I believe based on the uniforms, this is the Pahrump Valley Little League baseball teams. Pahrump Valley Little League is a nonprofit volunteer organization that provides opportunity for children to learn teamwork, fairness, and sportsmanship through the game of baseball. You know, for you folks that missed it, this year they actually aired the Little League Championship in Williamsport. And it was a team from Nevada that took second place in the world. First time ever. So a very, very good program. Could really use your support.
Fantastic, the Pahrump Valley Little League. And we've got the Southern Nevada Off-Road Recovery, or SNORE. Southern Nevada Off-Road Recovery provides stuck vehicle recovery when a tow truck won't or can't. An all-volunteer organization, and look at, he's hooking up trucks. I can tell you that I had my car stuck years ago, and the tow truck wouldn't go up and tow it out. I actually had to have somebody else do it because they didn't want to get stuck as well. So we really appreciate having this all-volunteer club helping you out of the mud. If any of you people here in Pahrump know what our mud's like when it rains, it gets pretty bad.
All right, here we go. So the blue truck just hooked up very fast a tow line to show you they're going to actually tow the dually with the trailer. Southern Nevada Off-Road Recovery. Like I say, if you need them. And the phone number is 702-706-2330. Just keep in mind, the blue truck is actually towing the big dually with the trailer. JGR Off-Road in Nye County SXS. Say that real quick. JGR Off-Road Nye County side-by-side to host the first ever off-road poker run in Pahrump on October 17th and 18th in 2025. 2 days of family fun for the off-road community.
All right, I can't wait for, we still got Snore passing us by right now, but I can tell you, I can't wait for that spectacular poker run that is going to be happening October 17th and 18th. I'm going to be doing the entertainment for that. We have Mikey Ruhan, a little Mikey Ruhan band. We have Perception, and we have Chamber Door performing. We're going to be out there at Petrick Park on the stage there. There's going to be so many different side-by-sides participating in this, and it's all going to benefit Pahrump Disability Outreach Program. And so we're looking forward to it. And there is Ginger and Jason. There you go. And Brittany in the back. That's off-road side-by-sides. We have JGR Off-Road and Nye County side-by-side. Hi guys, how you doing today? Woohoo! Ginger is our public administrator as well. Jason works at Valley Electric with me actually.
Okay, here's a couple of the vehicles of the spectacular poker run. Nye County side-by-side team. Okay, how many balloons do you have on that side-by-side? I think that means 50, right? Uh-oh, 49. 49. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of these off-road vehicles. Folks, while they're coming through, don't forget, as soon as the parade ends, we have the entertainment, the rides down there, a lot of games for the kids, a lot of food booths, hobby vendors. The layout, in my opinion, is one of the best layouts I've seen since I've been here. So head straight down to the park, and I probably won't go down to the park for about 2 hours. Hi, Lynn. Don't forget, Sin Brody, a professional wrestler, and some of his wrestlers will be down there for the next 2 hours to take pictures and sign autographs. So swing by and give the kids a chance to see them.
Yeah, you know what? We just had Lynn Peterson pass us Brad. You know, these side-by-side clubs, there's so many people here in town, and we have such a huge side-by-side community here. With our trails program and our OHV advisory board, we've been able to get a lot of our trails kind of mapped out, and even got a Polaris app so that people can find people where they're at up in the hills, because you don't get a lot of that reception up there. So we really appreciate our side-by-side clubs and all the people so much helping out. We've got Pahrump Valley High School Trojans soccer team on that side-by-side.
This is an unusual looking side-by-side. I think he should excuse himself after that.
But you can even see more of these side-by-sides when you come down to that spectacular poker run on the 17th and 18th. If you want to find out more, if you want to get involved and find out where they're going to be, what the schedule is, you can go to spookypokerrun.com and find out more about that poker run. And this will be the first one, so we're really excited about it.
Holy cow. And the Red Bull 511. All right, coming up next is the Pahrump Rodeo. Come watch the Pahrump Fall Festival Rodeo tonight. The gates open at 6 p.m. and the rodeo starts at 7 p.m. Last night they weathered the rain. It turned out very nice, and just a standing room only crowd. If you haven't attended a rodeo, you're missing the boat on this one. Tonight the weather's supposed to be absolutely great, so get down there, enjoy the carnival, go visit the rodeo.
This is what we have on our schedule for our last float. Rise Broadband is joining us today. Rise Broadband, you can give them a call at 844-411-RISE. Following them, we've got the Nye County Republican Party right there. And I think their little float, were they earlier? I think... Okay, well, there you go. Nye County Republican Party. That's going to wrap up the 2025 Fall Festival Parade. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Ski. It's such a pleasure to be here. You know, I apologize in advance for the little glitches with the PA system, but it's like everything that we do in Pahrump. The key to success is being very flexible. We had a problem. People all jumped in. The parade contestants, absolutely amazing. And it's one of the bigger parades that we've had in a few years. And the amount of work that goes into building these parades, putting this whole thing together is phenomenal. I'd like to reach out and say thanks to the coordinators of the parade, but most certainly all you people that are the spectators. So when you leave the area, please drive careful. We have auxiliary out here helping with traffic control. Go down to the park, have some fun, and just relax for the whole weekend and just chill for a while.
We want to thank Reva Braun. She's at home today, and we want to thank her for all of her hard work. In just a few minutes, we'll have the tallies tabulated for our parade winners. Our judges are working hard over there. So if you want to see the parade, you can go to Valley Communications Facebook page and watch the parade. Once again, thanks for Valley Communications for hooking us up. And I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Good night.